Good morning, I'm Amy Exum. Welcome to Mind Body Social's Week of Wellness Spring Edition. We're here together for a 10-minute meditation to get you grounded. We want to thank Baptist Health and Body Armor for helping us make this happen. And most importantly, you. We're so honored that you chose to get your morning started with us. So let's get into it. How we approach our mornings can really set the tone for the rest of the day. So this morning, are you feeling a bit sluggish, dragging yourself out of the bed? Or maybe you're off to the races, downing the coffee while throwing your clothes on. Whatever your situation, we're here to help. So we'll go into it. You can get started by placing one hand over your chest or over your heart and one hand on your upper abdomen. We're going to take 3 cleansing breaths in and out. When you're taking these breaths, I'd like for you to focus on expanding that abdomen rather than breathing through our chest. This really helps bring a calming effect to us. And as we go into this meditation, feel free to close your eyes or to have a soft gaze in front of you. And lastly, feel free to stay seated in an upright position or lie down. Again, whatever is most comfortable for you. I'll be honest, in the mornings, if I lie back down, I tend to fall asleep during my meditations, so I like to stay seated. All right, so placing our hands where they're most comfortable, taking a breath in and out, in and out, and in and out. You can take that other hand and place it over your second hand, or you can set it back into your lap. But let's make an intention for the day. Intentions help us stay focused, and if we're trying to develop our inner worlds, they help us keep track of that, right? So an intention can be something as simple as, I want to practice patience today. I want to practice being kinder to myself or to others. I want to be more present in my life in general. Or my favorite one is, I'd like to practice being more open-minded. Take a moment to hold that intention. And then go ahead and place your hands wherever is most comfortable if you haven't done so already. I'm going to take you through focusing your awareness on different parts of your body and your environment. If at any point you feel uncomfortable, just shift and do what feels best for you. We're going to start with our minds. So let's turn our focus inwards. And I'd like for you to observe what's happening in there. Are you running through checklists or racing already through the day before it started? Or maybe your mind's wandering into some sort of fantasy world, which we can tend to do. And again, there's nothing you need to do. We're really just observing and taking note as to what's happening in there. this observation, it's a little like a warning or a flag to us, right? I'm jumping from thought to thought. I'm already got my adrenaline going, and so this may set me off course, and I can be more present to that throughout the day. Turning that focus away from our minds, we're going to bring that attention to our bodies. And I'd like for you to just do a quick scan from head to toe, looking for any areas of discomfort or tension. So I tend to notice tension in my shoulders, and what I will do as I'm going through the scan is I'll bring some movement in. So I may roll my shoulders. If there's tension in my neck, I may do a very gentle side to side, maybe an arm movement, just to release some of that. Or I'll just focus my breath into that area to help loosen it up just a little bit. We'll turn our attention towards our skin. And so, if you can notice, what do you feel on your skin? You might be able to feel the clothes touching your body. Or I can feel the breeze against my skin. So lucky to be here on the rooftop of Baptist Health's Miami Beach Medical Building, where I can feel the breeze, and then I can also feel the warmth of the sun. If you're indoors, you still might be able to feel the warmth of that sun. Or you might feel the blow from the air conditioner, right? Being in South Florida, we always tend to have the ACs on for most of the year. Could be a fan. And any other sensations that come up. Let's observe the environment around us. If you have your eyes closed, feel free to keep them closed. But just notice, what can you tell about your location using your senses? So this is a dry morning, and I can tell the difference between a dry morning or a humid morning just by the way my skin feels and the way the air flows through my nostrils. What season is it for you? In Miami, we tend to have summer and a little bit of spring. But even still, when I step out in the mornings, I can tell the smell of summer, the smell of crisp rain or spring. The dewiness from the trees and the plants. So let's bring our attention there. What can you smell around you? I can smell an ocean breeze. I can smell some grass. And distinctly, I can even smell my makeup, right? It has a very particular sense to it. If you're at home, maybe you can smell your pets or laundry detergents. And shifting from that smell, let's focus on what you can hear. I can hear the leaves rustling against each other. And this very distinct sound of air brushing past my ears, almost like I'm in a canyon. You might hear other people in your home, birds chirping. The sound of cars zooming by in front of your home. Noticing again, if I'm adding any stories onto these sounds, am I judging them? Being critical of maybe the people in our homes who aren't as quiet as we'd like them to be. If that's happening, again, that's okay. We just want to watch, observe, and bring ourselves back to that sound. And for this last part of our meditation, I'm inviting you to notice the areas of your body that you have contact with something else. So for me, it's the mat. For you, it might be a chair or a bed. Notice those areas of contact. And then notice what that object is. So for me, it's the mat touching the ground. For you, it could be the bed touching the floor. And then what is that floor connected to? The rest of your home or a building, which is connected to the ground and the soil, which is connected to the trees around us. And the reason I like to notice all my areas of contact and follow the line as to where they go to is that it reminds me there's something bigger than me out there, right? Whatever your beliefs are, there's something bigger, there's nature, there's this whole planet. And that every moment my feet are on this planet, I'm connected to everything else here. And that helps me not feel so alone when we have those challenging days or when we have those challenging moments. we're gonna take our last breaths in and out together for today. Well, actually for this moment, right? Because hopefully you'll join us later. But I like to add that movement in since we're still in the morning. So I'm gonna ask you as you take those breaths in to raise your arms over your head. And as you breathe out, bring them down, raising up. And breathing out. Last time, in and up. Out and down. And I'd love to leave you with a quote from the late Thich Nhat Hanh. He says, "Waking up this morning, I smile. 24 brand new hours before me. I vow to live each moment fully and to look at all beings with eyes of compassion." Thank you so much for being here. And once again, we want to thank Baptist Health and Body Armor for helping us make this happen. And of course you. So please come back, use this meditation as much as you want, try different aspects, try doing it in different areas, and come back to us later.